Most men go through life believing they have to win women over with wealth, looks, or charm. But what if I told you the real secret to attraction isn't about any of that? Instead, it's about tapping into deep, hidden psychological triggers, subtle weaknesses that even women themselves may not be fully aware of. Just like men, women have subconscious desires, emotional vulnerabilities, and instinctive responses they can't always control. The problem? Most men have no clue how to recognize these triggers, let alone use them to their advantage. But that changes today. We're about to uncover 10 hidden female weaknesses, the psychological keys that, once understood, will completely transform the way you connect with women. Let's dive in. 1. The power of emotional stability. Women experience emotions deeply, but that doesn't mean they're unpredictable. In fact, their emotions play a major role in shaping their choices, especially in relationships. One of their biggest unspoken needs? A sense of emotional security. A woman isn't just looking for passion or excitement. She longs for stability, the reassurance that she won't be left when things get tough. This is why women are instinctively drawn to men who stay composed under pressure. Men who radiate calmness no matter the situation. On the other hand, a man who is overly reactive, moody, or emotionally dependent on her can be a major turnoff. Because it signals insecurity. Women need to feel safe, and that security comes from a man who can regulate his emotions regardless of the circumstances. Think of it this way: if a woman feels like she has to be the one keeping you emotionally grounded, the roles have flipped. You become the fragile one and she's forced into a dominant role, something that quickly kills attraction. Instead, embody unshakable confidence. When she's upset, stay steady. When things don't go your way, don't panic or complain. When challenges arise, handle them with quiet strength. The man who offers emotional stability becomes a safe harbor, a presence women are naturally drawn to, often without even realizing why. 2. The silent power of voice and presence. One of the most overlooked yet powerful triggers of attraction? A deep, steady voice and a commanding presence. Research has shown that men with lower-pitched voices are perceived as more confident, dominant, and desirable. This isn't just a coincidence, it's wired into human psychology. A deep voice instinctively signals strength, high testosterone, and natural leadership, qualities women are subconsciously drawn to. But attraction isn't just about how you sound, it's about how you carry yourself. Women are naturally pulled toward men who can command attention without forcing it. Presence isn't about loudness or flashy gestures. It's about quiet confidence. It's how you stand, how you move, how you react to your surroundings. A man with true presence walks with intention, avoids restless movements, and never seems rushed. He holds eye contact effortlessly, speaks with purpose, and makes every word count. On the flip side, poor presence is easy to spot: slouched shoulders, anxious movements, and unsteady voice. These subtle cues signal insecurity, even if a man doesn't realize it himself. If you want to capture attention without effort, start by mastering your presence. The stronger your energy, the more naturally women will be drawn to you, without you even needing to say a word. 3. Women crave the unattainable. There's a simple truth about human nature: we crave what's rare. That's why people go to great lengths for luxury cars, designer watches, and limited edition sneakers. It's not just about the item itself, but the fact that not everyone can have it. Attraction works the same way. One of a woman's deepest subconscious triggers? She's drawn to men who aren't completely within her grasp. When a man is overly available, too eager, or constantly seeking her attention, he loses value in her eyes. Sure, she may enjoy the flattery, but she won't feel the need to pursue it. On the flip side, men who create an air of mystery, who hold back just enough, ignite something powerful in a woman. It's not about playing games or ignoring her, it's about allowing space for intrigue. The moment something feels uncertain, the mind assigns it more value. So how do you use this to your advantage? Stop making yourself too accessible. Let her wonder when she'll hear from you next. Build a life that doesn't revolve around her. Unfold your personality gradually, don't lay everything out at once. When a woman feels like she has you completely, the excitement fades. But when there's always a part of you just out of reach, she'll keep chasing, without even realizing why. 4. A man with purpose is irresistible. A woman's greatest weakness isn't a man's looks, wealth, or charm, it's his sense of purpose. Women are naturally drawn to men who are fueled by something bigger than themselves. Whether it's building a business, perfecting a skill, or pushing toward a personal goal, a man with a mission carries an energy that's impossible to ignore. Why? Because purpose breeds focus, discipline, and independence, qualities that make a man stand out. The biggest mistake most men make? Making her their mission. They prioritize her above everything else, treating her like the center of their universe. But paradoxically, this is what kills attraction. Women don't want to be the sole focus of your life. They want to be part of a life that's already moving forward. A man with a mission isn't waiting for her messages, dropping everything when she calls, or rearranging his life for her attention. He's chasing his own vision, and that makes him irresistible. So ask yourself, what are you working toward? What's driving you? If you don't have a mission, women will sense it. And if there's nothing for them to be drawn into, they won't stick around. 5. Women crave a man who can walk away. If you want to spark a woman's deepest emotional response, show her you're not afraid to leave. One of the biggest psychological triggers for attraction is the fear of loss. People naturally place higher value on what they believe they could lose. Yet, most men make the critical mistake of reacting the wrong way. The moment they sense a woman distancing herself, they panic. Chasing, pleading, over-explaining, desperately trying to hold on. But all this does is send a single message: I need you more than you need me. And the moment a woman senses that imbalance, her attraction starts to fade. A man who can walk away without hesitation radiates confidence. Without uttering a word, he communicates, I am complete without you. I have choices. My worth isn't defined by your validation. And that kind of unshakable mindset is magnetic. When a woman realizes you won't tolerate disrespect, emotional games, or being taken for granted, she naturally values you more. This isn't about playing hard to get, it's about knowing your worth. The rule is simple: if you're willing to walk away, you'll never have to chase. 6. Women will test your strength. Most men have no idea that women are constantly testing them. These aren't random challenges, they're deeply ingrained instincts designed to reveal a man's true strength. She might question your beliefs to see if you stand firm, create unnecessary tension just to gauge your composure, or act distant to see if you crumble under insecurity. These tests aren't meant to be difficult. They're a natural way for women to separate strong men from weak ones. If a man is easily shaken, reactive, or overly emotional, she subconsciously loses respect. The key: never let emotions dictate your response. Stay calm, stay composed, and never let her shake your confidence. If she challenges you, answer with certainty, not defensiveness. If she pulls away, don't chase, let her come back on her own. A man who consistently passes these tests earns a woman's deep admiration and attraction. And here's the truth: women only test men they're interested in. If she's testing you, take it as a sign, but whatever you do, don't fail. 7. The power of controlled vulnerability. There's a fine line when it comes to vulnerability. Reveal too much and she sees weakness. Reveal too little and you come off as emotionally distant. Women are drawn to men who understand this balance. Men who can open up, but in a way that reinforces their strength. A common misconception is that women want men to be emotionally expressive at all times. That's simply not true. While they do crave deep emotional connections, they are turned off by men who overshare, complain, or rely on them for validation. The key is selective vulnerability. A strong man acknowledges his emotions but never lets them control him. He shares his struggles, but only after he has overcome them. He reveals his personal world gradually, never dumping it all at once. This creates a dynamic where she feels special when he chooses to open up, but never perceives him as weak. A man who overshares too soon, constantly seeks reassurance, or unloads his problems on her will seem needy and emotionally unstable. But a man who shares on his own terms becomes captivating. His emotions are like the depths of the ocean, visible yet never overwhelming. Women are irresistibly drawn to men who have the strength to be vulnerable but the control to do so in a way that elevates their presence. 8. The irresistible power of handling rejection. Most men crumble at the thought of rejection, but the ones who embrace it with confidence become untouchable. Women are naturally drawn to men who treat rejection like it's insignificant, because it signals unshakable self-worth. Think about it. Insecure men fear rejection because they see it as a reflection of their value. Confident men, on the other hand, brush it off effortlessly because they know their worth isn't dependent on any single interaction. If a woman turns you down, respond with ease, smile, say, "No problem, your loss," and move on without hesitation. The secret? Never let rejection affect your energy. A man who takes rejection in stride instantly becomes more attractive, because he shows he's not seeking validation. Rejection itself isn't painful, it's the attachment to approval that makes it sting. The moment you stop fearing rejection, women will sense your confidence and suddenly, you won't be the one chasing anymore. 9. Women are drawn to mysterious men. When a woman can predict your every move, the excitement fades. The moment she stops wondering about you, she stops chasing. Women are naturally drawn to men who keep them intrigued, men who maintain a sense of unpredictability and depth. This isn't about playing mind games, it's about not being an open book. A man who is too easy to read gives everything away too soon. He always replies instantly, overexpresses his feelings early on, and constantly seeks validation. This kills the spark. A man with real value does the opposite. He shares selectively, responds at his own pace, and carries an effortless aura of mystery. He keeps a woman engaged because she can never quite figure him out. Curiosity fuels attraction. If she always knows what's coming next, there's no excitement left. The man who sparks a woman's imagination, the one who leaves just enough unsaid, is the one she can't get out of her mind. 10. A man who masters his desires masters his life. A man's greatest power lies in his ability to control himself. While most men are led by their desires, chasing women, craving validation, and letting lust dictate their choices, the ones who truly stand out are those who remain in command of their actions. Women are naturally drawn to men who don't blindly pursue them. Instead, they choose with intention, value their time, and refuse to settle. They prioritize self-discipline over fleeting pleasure and never let their urges steer them off course. The moment you stop chasing is the moment women start noticing. A man who can walk away, set boundaries, and stay committed to his mission becomes undeniably magnetic. Attraction isn't about tricks, it's about mastering yourself. Women gravitate toward men who exude strength, purpose, and self-respect. Cultivate these qualities and you won't just be wanted, you'll be needed. If you learned something from this video, hit the like and subscribe button for more powerful insights on life and attraction. Until next time, stay confident, stay unshakable, and never chase.